classes till you beat the game. An army of two spewing heat with pain. You made it right through one more beat to slay till you beat the game and you do it again.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rapper and a Rookie. We're your hosts.
I'm KingCanada, Casey.
And I'm Laura the Rookie. We're excited to start this episode today because we have a returning artist, a fellow Patreon,
Yep.
and just a baller artist in general, which is Snipe. As you know, Casey reminded you that he has a new album out.
Yeah.
Is it out now?
No, he's making it as we speak.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So we get to have the privilege of seeing it before it's released, then. That's wicked.
Well, everything, that we've been playing from Snipe, and like we said, we'd hear Snipe more often just because he's Patreon and he's sending us every track, is before the album's even released. I
love that. I love getting special treatment when it comes to music, and this song is called Me Versus Me, I believe.
Yeah, Me Versus Me.
And you said that there's a little concept with this song?
Yeah, from what he told me, he sent me a message just stating that it's about him versus his alter ego.
Oh, cool.
So it's like him rapping against him. As much of you guys probably know, because you have him on Facebook, it's like Ryan versus Snipe. His name's Ryan, right?
Oh, okay. So. Sorry if we blew your identity there.
Yeah. So I'm interested to check this out because I know his style too, and I can already kind of picture where this is gonna go, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Cranked up. Yep.
Get started, I'm glad that we finally having this talk. I've been embedded, you know where I'm headed, you dread it, I'm ready to end your thoughts. Don't have a question, I'm teaching a lesson, my pen is impressive, I'm better than all. Hope that you're ready, I'm keeping it steady, so give me the keys, you know that I'm raw. Homie, I get it, yeah, you be spitting, but people ain't ready for all of your writtens. I'm finished explaining to people for all of this evil, it's real and it's not a gimmick. I ain't intimidated, I'm in it, bitch, you battle me and not win it. Don't give a motherfucker how you spin it, bitch, you back talking, I'll end it. Man, what the fuck is the issue? You weren't soft there when I picked you. All this drama, then I'm gonna bring you, so don't call me when they diss you. You were stuck bad and I freed you. Ryan, you act like I deceived you. Yeah, you got it, this, so man, fuck you. What makes you think that I need you? Remember that day, man, when you got jumped?
Right away, that was turning into a hell of a flow and cadence there.
Wow.
Deposit, because I know he doesn't, not a lot of hooks in his songs, so I know it's just gonna keep going.
Fair.
But right away, calling out, Ryan, you know you need me, and
yeah, that's so
you call
cool.
me for battle, for me to win it, and like we said before, is voice is just punches through.
Oh yeah.
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 It's a boxer, man. He's jab, jab, hook, uppercut. Just...
And I like his sound too. I love everyone's sound, don't get me wrong, but it's just he's a very, I don't know, it's a very aesthetically pleasing to listen to. And I just want to kind of go back, the other day, we heard on the radio that society in general doesn't really talk as much.
Oh yeah,
because it's all social media and more text.
Yeah, we're all using less words per day.
Yeah, I think it's something 13,000 words less than we did a decade ago. Mm-hmm. And then I was listening to it, and I'm hearing all the bars, and it's it's only 17 seconds. And he's already just spewed out so many bars in not even the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I love that it's him talking I can hear the Ryan and hear Snipe, and
yeah,
they're totally two different people, really. They really are.
Yeah. And he put a little spin on his alter ego to make it so you can really tell. Yeah. To make it easier to follow the storyline.
So I'm gonna rewind it because you're gonna hit this cadence. Once I paused it, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you got it, this, so man, fuck you. What makes you think that I need you? Remember that day, man, when you got jumped by your own friends, you didn't do none. That was the day that you planted my seed and you went back home and you rose me up. I was created and then you debated to make me a star. I was a vibe, you tried to hide me. That is because you would take it too far.
Hold up. Okay. I should have paused it there at that point. That was insane right there. The day your friends jumped me, the day your friends jumped you is when you created me. You got beaten up and didn't do nothing about it.
Jesus, eh?
I'm assuming that's true, to create the alter ego. Very Slim Shady vibes, 100%.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Guilty Conscience 2 off the Death of Slim Shady EP. or LP. Or
There's something else that's kind of like I want to try to think of it, but it's something that it reminds me of, and I just can't quite place it yet. But it's so trippy. Like it's like you have almost like the little guy on your shoulder.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know,
he's talking to he created the alter ego to like stand up for himself by the sounds of it. Like Snipe is the outgoing, like we say, like it punches, like and then like Ryan's maybe the shy, you know, like I'm the same way, like Sean is so different than KingCanada, like majorly different.
Well, and like I also think that too, like your alter ego, you become like the big brother or the adult that like your wounded self needed.
You say the stuff too that you're scared to say.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
know
mean.
Snipe,
like you become the person that you want. Like you would want someone to stand up for you and say all this shit, and so you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself.
There's no words like censored for Snipe either, and I've noticed that in his songs. We're on the YouTube channel, so I cannot repeat the words you're saying for us to get a strike. But like words that you're not allowed to say today.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
You know, like the R word or the F word or like, but Snipe just fucking says it. And I love it. Like, it's freedom of speech, but in today's day, like I would repeat it, you know, but like we got the YouTube, so don't want to get a strike.
We have to be a little
We already got a strike for the Linkin Park reaction. If we got 3 strikes, it'd fuck us up.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. So.
But let's get back into it. I want to go back to that scheme. But yeah, getting beaten up by his friends and he did nothing. Like, that was insane. Usually don't pause this much in the song, but your Patreon and I'm absolutely loving it.
You went back home and you rose me by your own friends. You didn't do nothing. Did I need you? Remember that day, man, when you got jumped by your own friends. You didn't do none. That was the day that you planted my seed and you went back home and you rose me up. I was created and then you debated and make me a star. I was a vibe. You tried to hide me. That is because you would take it too far. Hold up.
1 second, I can't hear the lyrics.
Oh, your headphone popped up?
I don't know. I can only hear the beat. That was weird.
Was it doing it earlier?
No.
To hide me, that is because you would take it too far.
Technical difficulties.
So that's why, huh? Man, don't even fucking start with me. After this album, I'm fucking done with everything. Man, you're a bitch. Man, what? Started it all with the pen. You was created to get my revenge. I am the reason why you are alive, man. So why would you call me a bitch? I can admit it, man. When you start dissing, I promise I know that you really don't miss. But that's getting old. It's gotta be told. How did I know you'd be throwing a fit? Wait, I just wanna murder these faggots. I just wanna murder these bastards. I just wanna murder these rappers. Make sure nobody heard of these rappers. That's what I mean. That is obscene. That is the reason why you gotta leave. You are the reason why so many people don't like me and try to come step on my feet. Nah, stop with the line, Ryan. You're the one told me to diss him. Acting like none of this shit is your fault. Wait, how are you playing the victim? It is too late. You can evade. Honestly, we are just one and the same. Wait, you're the one acting afraid. Ryan, fuck it, so give me a break. I am somebody you wanted to be. Don't try to lie. Know you believe. You just keep running from all of your issues, and honestly, that leads directly to me. I'm losing patience. I'm getting impatient. So give me control so we can proceed. Working together is honestly better. Cause looking at me, you gotta believe.
Crazy that. Oh man, what was it there? Now it's like slipping my mind. Like you're the one who created me. Like yeah, that was all like right here. Hold on.
And I promise I know that you really don't miss. But that's getting old, it's gotta be told. How did I know you'd be throwing a fit? Wait, I just wanna murder these faggots. I just wanna murder these bastards. I just wanna murder these rappers. Make sure nobody heard of these rappers. That's what I mean, that is obscene. That is the reason why you gotta leave. You are the reason why so many people don't like me and try to come step on my feet.
You're the reason why so many people don't like me. I'm like, yeah,
why you come stepping on my feet.
Yeah, but it's like he created the persona.
It's so true,
and
though,
he's such a hard hitter. Like in the verses, like he was tearing through it. Which
is funny too, because like I remember when I think of Snipe, I think of that one cover album of
the Venom.
Yeah.
Well, so then the next one is going to be Maximum Carnage, which is Venom.
Okay.
You got like 3 of them that are all part
that,
of it.
And that's probably where it was like it was pulling me, because like at the second half of the song, I was actually picturing the movie Venom.
Yeah.
And it fits perfectly. Like it should have been a song on the soundtrack for sure.
And me, like, knowing him, I don't know you like personally or anything like that, but like talking to you or whatever, like there is a difference between talking to Ryan and talking to Snipe. Like,
oh yeah,
there's
like
you
can tell.
Yeah, like they're different people. Like it's the same, obviously, but I mean, like, yeah, there's a difference in like the persona
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that the fact that someone could just switch it on.
Yeah, I usually just talk to Ryan, like, you know,
Yeah.
like through that. But like when we were talking verses and stuff, and he's in his like the Snipe mode,
creative mode.
His, oh yeah, it's a different persona. That's like, I'm gonna fucking crush everybody around me. Like, I'm gonna be the best rapper there is. No one can match my bars. Like,
but that's how it should be though, because
but then
it's
you
your own
got
art.
Snipe, like Ryan, the person that's like comments on everybody's videos all night, like, you know, like
very respectful.
very respectful, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that this flip switches to Snipe, and it's just like, I'm fucking destroying everybody.
I love
I
it.
love it. Yeah, it's the competitive nature of hip hop. It's what hip hop's supposed to be. There's a reason there's diss tracks and rap battles and like, you know, what, as long as it's kept on track, like on music and not in the streets where it goes to violence, it's completely understandable and necessary, in my opinion, for hip hop, because a lot of us true hip hop artists who grew up in the, you know, the 90s and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's a sport. It's a competitive sport, you know, so you want to beat the other one always. Even when I do a feature with somebody, I want my verse to be
you
better.
kind of
I've
want to always
rewritten
outshine them.
Yeah. And like, I've been crushed on my own tracks before from Global Domination from certain artists, and it's just like, holy shit. And but yeah, it's that competitive nature, and like when he gets in that Snipe mode, it's like he gets into like a hockey player when they hit the ice, or a football quarterback.
Game
like,
on.
Yeah, like Mahomes is fucking doing the Super Bowl for the third time. I know they're hated right now because no one wants him to three-peat, but you can't deny the guy's like brought his team to 3 Super Bowls now.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know. But incredible song.
I
I went off on a tangent there because like I just love it.
I understand why. He's a top dog, and you could tell.
Oh, top, like, yeah.
Like not enough said. Like, that was a killer track, and that was
awesome
a good fast beat too. I like it. It went perfect with his.
Like, even when he did that, like the being jumped like cadence, like how he switched it, and it became like a melody almost.
Yeah.
Like, we said it many times for other artists, is like when you have the beat, but you also use your voice as like the instrument.
Yeah.
Like the percussion or like how you say it on the beat just adds like it's part of the. Yeah, but anyways, I went on a tangent. Snipe, absolutely loved it.
Yeah, oh my god.
We paused a bit through that track, so everybody watching, you know, we just had to break that down because that was such an awesome track.
Now, can you imagine if you listen to his album when it fully comes out from start to finish? Like,
your
mind's gonna be blown.
I will. Like the last one, it's for free on Snipe. Write it in the comments. Your last album. There's a site that you have that you can download it for free, and I have it. I just don't remember what the site is called.
Yeah, maybe post a link so people can
post
follow.
a link on YouTube so people can download it. It's free. You just click it and then you download. That's it. And
you know, that's freaking cool too, because it's so rare when you see artists like giving music away for free too.
I don't remember the amount of tracks, but it's not like a little 6-track. Like, it's a 12 to 14 track.
Oh, like almost a good album, yeah.
We reacted to a few of the songs in the past. And yeah, it's a good album.
Dope.
So shout out to Snipe. Thank you for being a Patreon, man. We appreciate it. And like, keep crushing it. Keep sending them. We'll keep playing them.
Yeah,
and I'm sure the audience is loving every time your name pops up too.
No kidding, because I'm not even kidding though. Like, no kidding, I'm not even kidding. Every time that we play a Snipe track, there's always someone where it's just like, I haven't heard him before, or I didn't know he was like that. I want to do a feature. So look out, Snipe, because it looks like there's people coming your way.
You got to be kidding me. But anyway.
Shut up.
But anyways, shout out to Snipe. We're going to go on to the second track of the episode, guys.
All right, so we're on to the next track of this episode. And you told me that this next track is another fellow Patreon.
Yes, it is.
Which is SJC. So we all know that he's been on before. He was actually the first artist that made me cry. Because his song was about his daughter.
Yeah, the very first. I think the first one, eh? Have you ever heard from?
If not the second, it was like the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's a great way to pull my heartstrings.
Well, we filmed at our kitchen table.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's called Clint. Is he still calling it the same?
Yeah,
Clint Eastwood?
It's Clint Eastwood remix.
From the Gorillaz. This is a song I grew up with. Like when it first came out, it was like on my iPod, and if you remember what those look like, and the beat would always get stuck in my head. So I'm prepared for the earworm today because it's just, I don't know why, it just has that hold on me. So I'm curious to see what the remix is, and yeah.
SJC. Let's get it.
Hey, SJC. Look, I'm never happy, bro. Shit. I ain't happy, feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. SJC. Finally, I feel like I'm coming of age, letting go of the rage, letting go of the hate. Enemies are energy that I don't have to waste. That's a recipe for saute. So back into the kitchen with your bitch.
Enemies are energy I don't have to waste. Love that line. I just had to say that. That was so dope. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Enemies are energy I don't have to waste. That's so good.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a whole loaded, just this.
That's
short
like,
bar.
yeah, that's fire. That was a hell of a bar.
So back into the kitchen with your bitch and got me itching for a twitch and switching a position like a red pill to my vision. Sensible to live my life like it was just a premonition, so I know that there's no need for indecision. Surgeon like in my precision, yearning for the learning so that I can make my own incisions. Yo, no, I'm not fitting your description of the guy you think is fitting, so I'ma have to go break the mold of where I'm trying to fit in just to fit in with the goals. But I don't want the pros, I don't want the hoes, I just wanna peek from the peak. When I peak, then I'll get my coat and gold. Simon is the name, so the universe is just my stage. So,
Oh, did you hear that? Simon is my name, so the universe is what I say so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was fire too. And same with like, oh no, I forget it because that line popped up. I forget it now.
Well, you can go back if you want.
Oh, what was it? Like I'm making my own decisions. Like
I know the whole thing. I'm trying to remember, but
my
there's
own
just so
decision.
much to unpack and like that.
Yeah, that's Simon line.
There's so
That
many
was
metaphors
so
and
yeah,
visuals.
so
like it's
good.
my gosh. Like I don't understand how to follow this on the first track.
And it's so trippy, like SJC. I've listened to a lot of your music. You know, we were linked up before I even started the show. You might even have been on BTB Reacts. I'm not sure, but I remember hearing you actually from Tune In Tuesday when RAP used to do that.
Oh, cool.
And just from us listening, like you have such great storytelling tracks.
Yep.
But it's nice to hear that you're doing a track like this that's kind of very metaphor heavy, like bar heavy.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
it even like it even
just you
sounds
being like,
different.
I'm erasing like my old, like, you know, all the negativity. Like he's like conquering it in this song.
Okay.
You know, 'cause, like everything we led up to was kind of like the way you send the songs almost seems like layered of like your story. Like the songs you sang, like he went through like depressing times, and there was like he was doing a little better, and now here it's just like no more negativity.
Saying, like,
the universe is mine. Like I make of it what I want. Like I'm Simon, the universe says what I said. Say so. Like that's so good.
That is, I like that.
Same with
Good catch.
the enemy's energy.
No kidding.
Already.
I can't even say it. I can't even say it.
And then look at the energy. The enemies is my energy is just a waste of time or something. But yeah, I said it earlier. But yeah, man, that was so sick. I am gonna go back a little bit to corner.
Yeah.
Break the mold of where I'm trying to fit in just to fit in with the goals. But I don't want the bros, I don't want the hoes.
I'm just trying to fit in where I fit in, but I don't want the bros, I don't want the hoes. Like he's settling in, like like
he's like getting comfortable and
that was the one I was
in his
thinking.
artist,
I fit in, like.
I just wanna peek from the peak. When I peak, then I'll get my coat and gold. Simon is the name, so the universe is just my stage. So feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. I'm happy, feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming. feeling like I'm just another rat in the race, trying to find my rhythm with an algorithm keeping me caged. I might take a nation by storm, no Z, bro, I'm no G. I don't like these new school fools, I prefer the OGs, like my cuss do. There's a reason that I'm trying not to cuss too. That's the big money who, but duality's reality, so maybe I should drop a fuck or two. So you know that I'm still moving how I move. Now a single fuck for
that
you.
was
Keep talking cause I know I'm cocking up the roost, ruffling the feathers of the dudes that are paying for a boost. Higher up the ladder till I think it's time I give them all the boot. Cause they only give it big inside the booth. Got an image looking like a Simmons Gold too. Tattoos too, real smooth dude. Couple thousand subs but just a couple views.
That was awesome. Yeah, because that is so true when you hit certain channels where, like, they'll honestly have, like, 10K subs, and then you click their videos, it's, like, 100 views, so you know something's fishy in it.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
You have to, like, you're obviously, a lot of times you have people sub and maybe never tune in again, so your views are always going to be a little lower, but there's certain spikes that seem fishy sometimes.
Yeah, like, that's a really big difference to...
And I like that line also, too, and you're like, I don't like the new school, I like the OGs, like my Kush do. OG Kush.
Oh,
like
yeah.
My
good.
favorite strain of weed.
Wow, I didn't catch that. I like the part when he was talking about just like, he's trying to going on by saying that he doesn't have to swear a lot to kind of show his bars. But that like, and then he goes on to saying like, well, maybe I should just drop a fuck or two just to kind of.
Yeah, drop a fuck or two. Yeah.
It was just, it's so clever.
That was like I said, everything I've heard from you, this is probably the most bar heavy track I've heard.
Yeah, I was really trying to listen to it. Like
absolutely loved it. Like,
yeah,
crushed it. Like, that was so.
He even sounded
intricate.
A little different than like his other stuff too.
Yeah, I love everything. Yeah, your older stuff as well. But I've never heard like just a bar, like the metaphors and the punchlines and like the conjunctions of words you're using. It was just like.
Funny enough, it almost seems like his alter ego is kind of popping out a bit.
That was insane. That was so good.
Like, I'll have to listen. I didn't catch like half of it because it was just so fast. That, like and
get
it's
the basis
so dense.
of it, but yeah,
like it's so dense on the bars that he does say that it's just like I understand the concept, but I'm like, holy crap, there's so much that you could listen to it over and over again and still be entertained. Yeah,
one of the most like fire lines I've heard probably like all years. That's fucking Simon. Like, I control the universe, I say so. Like, for those of you who don't know, SJC's real name is Simon.
You're just letting them all their...
well, he said it. Like,
no,
and so did Snipe and the Robbie.
Yeah,
I mean, it's funny how they both use their names.
Yeah,
in their,
I know.
You know, because I've never really say like Sean in like my music. Well, I have. I said I'm back to the old me, Sean from the past when there was Knuckle Up.
But it's really rare when you hear your true person.
Yeah. It's usually SJC or Snipe or, you know.
Yeah, you never hear.
Props to you. Like we were saying on our last episode, we did a reaction to MAX who did like the Stan remix. And we were saying like when you do a remix to a song that's so iconic, this is too. And like, but you make it your own. Like it's not sounding like the original. It is, but like not. It's you. It's not.
Like the chorus or the hook was to like kind of pull people in to know where it's coming from, but then you listen to the bars and the verses, and
when you can make it your own, what you've done here is like incredible. I agree. And you still got the catchiness of the original that gets stuck in your head. Yeah. And just well done. That was awesome. That's
my brain's still trying to like load. You know, when the loading sign to try to catch it all. I'll definitely have to listen to this again to see what's going on. And but my God, well done.
Yeah, very well done. It's like I find every episode we do when we play this music, it's like a home run derby. You guys hit a home run every damn time.
Well, and I like it too. Like when you said before,
I'm saying a lot of sports analogies today. I was watching SportsCenter before.
Super Bowl's this weekend, right? So. But it's just nice to see, like you said before, to see their journey and to see how they're growing and getting really rooted into like what they're good at and what their passions are. And seeing it's cool to see.
Like what I like about the repeat guests, which we're getting like more and more as like we're so many episodes in now, so we have a bunch of repeat guests. It's not tiring. Like, you know, you hear the same artist over and they kind of sound the same like throughout an album. Or like, it's like it's different. Like,
yeah, I agree. I agree.
You know, this is so different than anything SJC sent us in the past.
That even sounds different. That it didn't sound like him right away.
Snipe
at
always
first.
has like a different cadence and voice to him, and like Drew the Genius reacted to Multiplies, a bunch of you guys, like from even Doc T we did for doing that song, like that emotional song.
Yeah,
I've only
that's
ever heard bars from him, like Bar Fest, and I knew he killed that, and like, but then to hear that singing and that emotional, he's not on the episode, but to give him a shout out.
No, but yeah, it goes to show that like you don't know how deep all these artists are or people.
The variety, like,
it's
insane. We love it. Keep sending it. SJC. We are one too as well. Patreon member. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Us. And anybody else who wants to go on Patreon to keep getting your music played or whatever, you know, just hit us up or ask for the Patreon link or look online. It's cheap. All right.
It's cheap.
All right, we have to do our little plug here and there. All right, guys, we're going to go to the final track of the episode.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we're going to the final track of this episode, and this is a brand new artist. We always love having them on the show. I've never heard one song from them. That's even, like, crazier. Like, a lot of artists I've heard them or I played them. And this artist I just recently met, and that was when we did... Oh, man. I think Demlot was the name of the group, and they did that. It was the group from Ireland.
Yeah,
that had the girls singing. I cannot remember the name of the
like
track.
Baller music
I'm sorry,
video.
yeah. Well shot, well done, well produced. I can't remember the song, but it's Demlot, and it was featuring like Caitlin C or something like that, the girl.
Yeah. I could see the video. It's got like that classic.
Yeah, I can't remember the song.
You know, with a nice car with a nice lighting.
Yeah, I can like hear the song too.
Yeah.
But we got a guy, he must have known Demlot through Facebook and saw our reaction to it. He hit me up on Facebook asking if we would react to more Irish rappers from Ireland. We have more even coming in future episodes that we never heard. I said, absolutely. And this guy here is LZ, and this is Dublin City.
I'm kind of curious that before you hit play, like, because you said like you found him through the other Irish artists. I wonder, like, I have no idea because I haven't been there, but I wonder if they do as many as local shows as, you know, as
I'm assuming
Canada and the States do.
So.
And that'd be cool, like, just to see a mashup of, you know, like, even in and
like, how big
UK.
is, like, hip-hop, you know, in Dublin or whatever? Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, especially because, like, in Dublin, they're... From when I think of it, I just obviously think of like their bars and stuff, right? So I'm wondering if their nightlife is like as big as.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm curious, but.
And they have their own sound and their own style. It's awesome. Like, I'm sure there's probably a huge hip hop presence. Is when we did that song with the other group, I guess they had a good fan base and worked with a lot of other artists. Like I said, I have like 4 Irish artists that will be coming
awesome.
up. Yeah,
that's awesome.
And from any country, any genre. Remember, guys, it doesn't always have to be hip-hop either. If somebody's news watching this and you make rock music, you make country music, anything, send it our way. We play it. But here we go. This is LZ, Dublin City. Haven't heard a word from him before in a song.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's go. See the Xbox controller. I miss Xbox 360. Well, that's probably a more recent one.
Lucid, this be crazy! Scally, you killed this one!
And your guys' video production on the last
right?
guy,
I was just thinking that. I was
well
just
done,
thinking
guys.
that.
Hold on, I want to make sure it's running.
Listen. She's looking satisfied now, she says I carry myself. This is Dublin, we can carry ourselves. In a city where they carry, where they bag and they trap. Me little bro's in a job, hit 150, got his foot to the mat. This fed's behind, so there's no going back. She's looking satisfied now, she says I carry myself. This is Dublin, we can carry ourselves. In a city where they carry, where they bag and they trap. Me little bro's in a job, hits 150 with his foot to the mat. This fed's behind, so there's no going back. It really came from the flats, Bonnie mama having fun in the sun. I imagine must be stupid, nothing's fun in the moon. I lost me nanny, I could roll with a gun. I came from nothing, making something when I rap. And these bars ain't cap. The way I dressing up in black, wear a back. I started small, I'm at the back of the line. Started rapping ever since, I've been making a run. rhyme. I'm spitting heat just like I'm sitting in prime. I got a pen in me hand, I smoke a big spliff. She's on me phone, she hears a bar, I think she digs this. Body moon boy, she's on a road, she wanna hit this. Feeling like nothing's been the same as before. A new person when I walk to the door. I told me bro, I'm not the same, I really come with pain. I want to rap for the clout, I'm laying bars instead of knocking them out. I'm in the gap for the pad, I'm putting haze in the skin. I have a brother on the troll, I think they're taking him in. I thought that life with isn't sweet, you can't chew it. Baby girl, she get around, she just do it. I said there's no sweets, but the sweet for me too. We can chill up in the gap, I got enough for us too. I'm in the stream with you here a few. She's asking questions, so I'll just view. We can talk about drip, I put two in the kicks. I spend four on me wrist, it's for myself, give a fuck about chicks. Don't get stuck up in your game, you're buying clothes, buying design and they're stuck in a frame. It's not a game, just keep running your mouth until I'm boxing it out. Little bro, he's out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is fucking awesome. I gotta say, like, it is hard to catch with the accent sometimes. Like, not used to the Ireland accent, but I'm trying to grasp as much as I can.
Yeah, it's
pretty much like a love letter to like hip hop and himself, like starting up and not caring about like the drip and shit like that. And like, you said something earlier, it was hard to catch. Like, no, like, you know, it's just hard for us to catch it on the first time listen, but like, I think he's talking about stuff like one of his friends was shot or something like that at the beginning, something with the 9.
Yeah, it sounded from grasping of it. It sounds like this artist has been through the dirt, and it's like the only thing that kind of pulls him out of it is his like his true love, which is
it's talking like from the bottom of Dublin to like he did. I remember the one line he said, he's like, I just want to have fun in the sun, you know, but it's always like gloomy, like.
And honestly, it's like, even if we can't pick it up, like, I still love the accent.
Yeah,
like,
I love it. Yeah.
It can be in a different, it's not, but just kind of, like, going back to the Bonjour High.
Yeah.
Which is ironically, like.
Rapped in French and, like,
we don't know a lick of French either, but it's just, it sounds like, again, it's like your voice can just sound like a lullaby or like. And
then after the multiple listens, which will happen, you like catch more and more because you know your ears more in tune with it. Like we say with you guys, every song is an honest to God first time reaction. Like I didn't even hit play. I don't check people's music beforehand to screen it. Luckily, we've had always fire music because it'd be kind of embarrassing. One day we just got a shit mumble rap song or something. And I just have to be like, good job.
Just thumbs up.
Yeah. No, but yeah, this is awesome. I'm loving the, like you guys, the videos. Like, I don't know if you worked with them live, but I met you through them, I guess. Yeah.
But you could just tell that just, like from what I've seen, the artists from Ireland are just very professional. Yeah. Very like
well, I think everyone is from
No, yes. Okay, no, I didn't mean that, but I meant like I don't know how to I mean this as a compliment and not as a diss to all the other artists, but like when they submit something, they're submitting like polished work, and I appreciate that, and they just put everything into it. And again, I'm not saying not everyone else does that. Like I it's just different, and I love it. Don't get me in trouble.
Give a fuck about chicks, don't get stuck up in your game. You're buying clothes, buying design and they're stuck in a frame. It's not a game, just keep running your mouth until I'm boxing it out. Little bro, he's out torching a whip. Another bro, he's ringing Charlie just to give him his fix. There's on kicks when I'm making a slap. It's Ballymoon, Dublin City boys are out with that crack. Yo, look, I spin me heart on a track, make a change 2 packs when I'm smoking on flavours. Dice bright and now awaken the neighbours. I don't settle for favours, you do me wrong, you can sit with them haters. If I vanish, if I dip, I might be ghosting a bit. Just know I'm studying greats, 50 Cent or it's Dave, I might be studying Cinch. And nowadays I used to panic with rent, but nowadays I'm eating new, will I chill on a vent? I used to struggle with rent, I came a long way from closing a store to having bitches on me Insta, really can't for more. I got attention, she's on her knees, she wanna bring it to her room. I'm joining 4G, how I fish from the moon. I'm at the top of me head, just now I'm making the room. If I'm having some beef, I won't be stepping with broom. Get a box to the mill and tell him stay in his room. She hear me rap, she went and put it on me lap. She shook it down, it's when I'm smoking a bat. Grip your hair, how I'm making a clap. This is Dublin where I carrying blades. Me little bro, he's in a job, you never sell for trades. Put me mind to the rap, it's how I'm making me sales. I put me heart to rap, and I ain't taking it back. And I know you left for a bit. You have some issues, we can talk it out and sort that. I know you left for a bit. Turn around for the family, we ain't taking your shit. Satisfied now, she says I carry myself. This is Dublin, we can carry ourselves. In the city where they carry, where they bag in the trap. Me little bro's in a job, hit 150, got his foot to the mat. His fet's behind, so there's no going back. She's looking satisfied now, she says I carry myself. This is Dublin, we can carry ourselves. In the city where they carry, where they bag in the trap.
playing on YouTube. 353 TV. I don't know if that's your production company. Oh, there's still a little bit left. Let's see. Didn't know if text was going to come up or something. All right. You always gotta love those stories of, like, you know, the people. I always hate saying this because Drake ruined it for me, but started from the bottom, now they're here.
Yeah,
you know, like...
frick, I know. I know what you mean. You don't want to give.
For all you guys who love Drake, good for you guys. I'm not a Drake
you
fan,
suck.
and
No,
I'm Canadian.
I'm kidding.
But I know he's very liked, but well, I don't know about it anymore.
Yeah, I know. But wow, going back to the song, LZ, my gosh, man, he's got a cool voice. Like another one of those whiskey voices that just sounds so smooth.
Yeah, it
and
does.
He picked the right beat for him.
Yeah, production was insane.
Yeah,
like,
and I like the song
video.
too. I love it when you can pull, like, you get to learn more about them, obviously, with their music.
Yeah.
And this one was like, you could tell he has like his Irish pride.
Yeah.
And I love that because for me as a Canadian, when I think of the Irish, well, you know, a lot of Canadians have their Irish blood,
they do. Yeah, they do.
bloodlines. But
Yeah.
when I think of them, I think as like tough and resilient and just like, yeah, like, I don't know, you get knocked down and then they're just up, ready to go again and ready for round 3. And
throughout this whole video, a lot of the time, he just kept making me, I wish I could smoke a blunt with you.
it was a very also like hypnotizing
Yeah, it
song.
really was. Yeah,
Like,
you
I
were
wasn't-
saying,
I
it's
didn't-
hard to catch everything because it's the first time listening or whatever. But I was like in it.
Yeah.
You know, I could even see me in that. I'm like even leaning up closer, just like, you know,
Well,
staring
and
at
like
the video.
that second half, I'm closing my eyes because like I'm just trying to like listen to it because
You hear the voice. Yeah.
yeah, because if I was just pulled in and like
Yeah.
I love that feeling too. Is like you don't necessarily, even if you can't catch everything right away, because let's say like, you know, you're not familiar with the accents or even like their slang.
Well, yeah.
Like, they could have different, but you can still just be like so drawn to it
in,
and
yeah.
pulled and just not
And
even
it's
know
like any
why.
first time listen, even if it was our accent, like Canadians have accent, like we still don't catch everything. And
Yeah.
I always feel bad to some people because like I'm mad I missed a good bar or something. We're not like a bar breakdown show. We said it before, but I like catching them. And like I'll re-listen and then I'll hear a bar and be like, "Shit! I should have like paused it to mention how
agree.
dope
Yeah,
that was."
I know what you mean.
Especially when there's like a fire bar, like
The gold
something that
nuggets.
just really like you're like, "How?" Like I'm a writer, I'm a rapper myself.
Yeah, you
and,
want to
like,
give credit when credit's due.
yeah, and then you also want to go like, "Fuck! How did I never think of that?" Like that line.
Yeah,
that bar.
yeah. Then you do hear it.
Now
and
then you're like, "Now
shit.
you stole it from me." Like not stole
And
it
then
from
it'll
me,
be
but I
stuck
can't
in your
use
head.
it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Wow. I love it how the artist is just like, I can't, like you said, it's lucky that we don't get shit music because that'd be real awkward. But
Would be.
this
We
is
would never
not the
diss
case.
anybody on the show. I would never, but I mean, there would be, if you notice somebody who was just a one-time artist on the show, it might have been a reason for it.
He's just kidding. So anyone
Yeah,
who's
of
been
course.
on there once.
No,
like,
yeah, just send more music my way. Most of the time, I've never had one. I've even talked about with friends, like if you had the, you know, the shitty one come in, like whatever, and we never play them. I was like, honestly, no.
No.
We've had like different mixing, like variations of some songs are mixed better, some are recorded through a phone, stuff
Yeah,
like that. But
that's-
we don't
yeah.
judge on that as long as you're bringing and you're riding the beat. The audio quality, even though it's nice, doesn't really matter to me. Like listening to it for like a reaction show.
Unless it's like crackly and fuzzy and like
Yeah,
you
if you
just
can't hear a
enjoy
word the
it,
guy's
but-
saying, like then it
Yeah.
kind of makes it hard to react to the
Yeah.
song because I had no idea what you just said. Like imagine, like I said, a mumble rap song is just playing all ears like.
Yeah.
Like how do we like
Or
break
someone,
that down?
I guess
but
what I'm
I'd still be
saying,
like, great job.
what I've never seen, which is what I appreciate, is like you're not seeing like again, no hate to the people, I don't like them, but like the Drakes, like the people, like, okay, when I say
Little
Drake,
Pump.
yeah, when I say Drake, I
I'll
feel
take
like
Drake over
he
him.
became an artist just to be famous or just
yeah.
for clout, you know?
Yeah. No
These
respect for
guys-
the actual hip hop.
Exactly.
The game. Yeah.
These guys, the BTB, everyone that's been up here, they're doing it because it's part of who
It's
they
their
are.
passion. Like a lot of us.
Yeah.
there's some people we've reacted to that like surprised me and may have like 50 subs on their YouTube channel or low numbers on Spotify, and like it blows my mind because you're so much better than what's out there.
I agree.
By like a lot.
I agree.
And the fact is, even if you see those, you're still making music.
Yeah.
So they didn't stop you. It's because it's in you. It's a passion. It's like, I don't get a lot either. Like, we're not famous or popular. And, you know, I do local shows sometimes in front of like 10 people. Like, you know. Like,
yeah, but I've even heard like
but
artists...
I love doing it. If it's 8 people, 20, 30, to when I did the D12 show, like big rooms like that, I love every version of it. Like, yeah.
But I've even heard artists say that they do like, I think it was Tech 9 that says he likes doing the smaller pubs because like
it's loud.
It makes a difference but like.
And I've told you that too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what made me reminded. But it makes a difference when you have like quality fans and quality artists like that are not just trying to put on like get their next buck or get their next paycheck. And you don't have fans that are just there because like, oh my god, he's so famous.
Yeah, and as
like,
cool as like a stage is, like when I did the D12 in Toronto, you're so disconnected from the audience, like on stage because you're raised above, you're up. I did it in Ottawa too, compared to like the club scenes where you're on floor level with them, or maybe just a little bit of an up incline, you know, so it's not you're like above a little bit. But when you're on a stage and there's also like a barricade. And then, like, the fan, like, you can't even have to, like, reach out to just high-five somebody compared to you can just walk around. Like, there's such a, like, rush to when you're in the crowd, like, in the middle. Even when I do the stages, I learned, at first, you know, I didn't really do this, but, like, I go into the crowd because, like, I have to.
Yeah. It feels better. And like I said, it just feels more real. So I think that's why we haven't had a bad music ever, because it's, like, to me, bad music is people who are like fake. Yeah. They fake and we haven't had that here. Yeah. And if anything, it's you guys just freaking blow my mind.
Every one of you guys, like I'd say this like meaning it. I've never heard a song I disliked.
Yeah.
A lot of people keep saying like, oh, we're so nice like in our reviews and stuff, like, you know.
Yeah, there's a reason for it.
Yeah, it's just good.
Because they are.
It's
like
just really good. And like you said, you can hear the passion, you can feel it.
And
even
the emotion.
If it is a shittier mix or whatever, you still know the passion in it with the guy, or you know, and
because like I said, like I wish I could catch more of his beautiful accent to be able to.
The bar is what he's saying because you know he's talking very truth. And
and I could
catch
tell
bits of the story, but we didn't catch like the full story, which we definitely will. And also to you, LZ, I think was it?
Yep.
Send more music. Let's keep sending more.
Yeah. My gosh.
Like we say, there is a waiting list. Like I told you, you sent me this probably, I think, the beginning of January.
Oh,
or
wow.
like mid-January. There is a waiting list, but we get around to it.
Yeah.
Patreon if you want to skip the line, but yeah. But that's
plug.
Yeah. That was LZ, Dublin City. We got to finish this episode off, guys. So thank you very much for everybody who tunes in all the time. It means a lot. We say that every time, but it's truthful.
Yeah, I think we talk about just how grateful we are for this show every single day.
You guys always talk about us being grateful and sending us like comments like how grateful you guys are for us to just like take the time to listen to you guys. Vice versa. You know, especially a lot of you artists are like not just listening to yourself. Like when we do an episode, you want to listen to the song, like the episode you're on, but you're listening to other episodes and learning new artists and like new features are coming about because of it. And it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know. Like it's even cool. Like we're like again, he's from Dublin, and it's not like
we got like an Ireland
him cementing his show. It's not like it's going to give him more live shows.
We
you
got
know
like
what
an
I mean?
Irish like audience now that we never had until we did the demo.
Yeah.
So everybody share it. We do the same. Like a lot of times we get hit with copyright on YouTube, so we're like, you know, we're not doing this for money or clout or whatever. We do this because we love it.
Patreon's for money.
We all grow together. So when we have 50 artists who've been on the show, if all those 50 listen to each other and features, that's another 50 fans that will bring off to their fans.
Or like mashups and collabs. Like that's what I would really love to get excited for, especially like from the different parts of the whole world, because everyone has same experiences but completely different. And I'm excited. Hopefully we'll see a lot of cool features with this show. Hopefully.
And it's good to like say when we spread the love, share the community. It's mostly, we have fans of just music who watch the show, but a lot of it is artists. So it's like artists liking other artists. I know a lot of people like are like, well, I want like fans on other artists, but everybody share it, because then you can, if one artist has 100 fans and he hears like LZ, maybe there's a couple of those 100 fans can go bump to him, and LZ will share it, and a couple will go bump Snipe. Like, that's what it's about. So,
100%. Like,
you guys have been doing
even if it is an artist, though, it's like you could pick up a fan as an artist. You know what I mean? Where there's like, I listen to your shit every day now because it's fire. So.
But anyways, guys, we gotta go. That's
our
episode rant. We always do it at the end. Hopefully you guys tune in this long. If you do, you guys are the real ones.
Yep.
And thank you very much, Patreon guys. Absolutely thank you. And let's keep growing the show, and can't wait till next episode. Till next time, guys, take it easy.
Thank you again. Bye.
Back down, it's not in my nature. Bar after bar, and I'm bringing the flavor. Sweet sauce, fuck that, it's red hot paper. Dead eye headshot, mind of a ranger. This is for you. In the meantime, this is for me. In the meantime, this is for all. In the meantime, before I dominate the globe 3